having defeated Auckland 2-0 across the ditch already as part of this tour. They have made 6 changes tonight, and their team is getting stronger for the challenge posed by Sydney FC, who themselves have already played one competitive game of their new season. They're through to the Australia Cup round of 16, and tonight they make just the one change in order to take on Premier League opposition. So much strength by Blue, ready to kick off, attacking the right of your screens. Sydney Super Cup underway as Tottenham Hotspur. Martin to tell. Working his magic on the wing. Richarlison in the middle. Spurs at Eden Park at the weekend, but it's all Spurs at the moment as they attack, and Popovic has to turn the ball behind for a corner kick. And 3 minutes in, Sydney FC have not really had room to breathe. Hurfsloot leads with the fist. A hurry up here. It's a tentative clearance. Mathis tell! And Hurfsloot makes amends with the hands after getting it not quite right with the boots.
Well, it was a very nervous pass out, wasn't it? The pressure wasn't.
Solomon slipped as he played the cross. Quintal's header by defenders, and a big deflection out for another corner kick. Just trying to forge a path there. An out swinger. Ryan Grant was there. Skullduggery. The referee sees nothing untoward, and there's no VAR. So while that won't be reviewed, there is another set piece coming from the opposite side.
Well,
swinging free kick. Hurfsloot comes late. Ty Hall is Tell with the free kick, and catching practice that time for Hurfsloot. Spurs players. It's Conor Gallagher, unmarked. A series of ricochets and some desperate defending, and it wasn't. Oh, and a ricochet into the goalkeeper's gloves. Fortunate one there for Sydney FC off Gallagher. Free kick. Richarlison up for the first header. Hurfsloot make it uncontested. Now Kamija with a probing ball through the right. De Jesus is not. Grant's got goal side again, and he lifts the cross. And for a goal kick. Disappointing end result, but Mathis Tell is really growing into the game. Using an opportunity here. Yuli takes a strike, and it's a good save from Dubravka. And Spurs were nearly punished after a giveaway. But here's the resulting free kick. Davies, the most outstretched of the players, lunging after the ball, but he couldn't make contact.
well, I'm not sure if they got.
Don't have a goal to show for it. Seikin with some physical defending, and eventually the free kick given in prime shooting position after Manor Solomon was able to draw the solo over the free kick. A short run up and a brilliant strike. Mathis Tell with a moment of quality, and the fans at Allianz Stadium appreciate that as Tottenham Hotspur go into a 1-0 lead.
Well, as calm as you like. 2 steps on the Harvey Norman replay, and it's picked that out. Top corner. That is from the top draw, that finish. This is a great angle. You can see Hurfsloot, he's on that side already, and he still can't get near it. Struck with power and precision. That is a quality strike from
Solomon, and Gallagher left the ball thinking that Richarlison might be in prime position. Slipped as he cleared. He's got to scramble back on his line, and Conor Gallagher do it. Saw a net which was just about open, but he skied the attempts.
Well, he hasn't looked very comfortable tonight with the ball that he's...
Gallagher! Conor Gallagher off the post! And where he didn't strike... Yuli, we've seen Waddy. That was quite a way better than that one. And now Hall over to Kyra Martin. He does make ground to the ball. There, and now Kyra Martin in space. And Hurfsloot down to make the save.
It was almost like straight off the training pitch from Spurs, up, back and through. Ended with the strike. Kyra Martin.
Ball is blocked. He keeps chasing here to Jesus. Sydney FC fans in the building make their case for a potential shirt grab in the box. Open the door, Matthias McAllister had stars in his eyes there, the young attacker. And his attempt to lob Martin Dubravka from inside his own half goes just wide. The only goal of the Knights. And the ball broke the wrong way off his right shoe. denies him the second. But here though, he gets a touch which is not going to be goal bound. It's across the face. Flag stayed down. He managed to duck back behind the line in time.
Well, I was just about to say.
Richarlison, and that's well over his head. Williams-Barnett. Here's a cross onto the head of McAllister, trying to connect with the ball there from Garuccio. And Matthias McAllister has had arguably two of the three best chances to execute here. Williams-Barnett rattles the crossbar. Not even 2 minutes after getting subbed on, Luca Williams-Barnett came so close for Spurs.
Well, they won possession.
Williams-Barnett has hit the crossbar already. He's hungry for a goal. But he gets the shot wrong there. It's his way back to the left. Williams-Barnett. Gallagher pounced. Conor Gallagher through the right side. And a scuffed cross. He never really got his balance back. Allison waits at the edge of the 6-yard box. Archie Gray, Conor Gallagher. And just a heavy touch. Scoops through. And plays the pass. It's going to deflect kindly. Siekin! Taakeiro Siekin equalises for Sydney FC. What a great first impression for their Japanese signing. And Sydney FC has shocked Spurs. It's 1-1.
Well, positive play. And the Harvey Norman replay, the little reverse pass, asked questions of the defence. You can see there, he looked one way, went the other way, and the touch
on the sideline, so not too far away. Here's Gallagher. As the pass is Mijo. Quintal continued his run through the right. Another pass, teasingly just out of... Asking a lot of De Jesus here. Can he chase this ball down? He gets there. And he made ground for a cross. Glide through midfield, Sandro Tonali. And Ryan Grant came across to make life difficult. Accelerate towards the box, though. Leaves it with Gallagher. Gallagher with a driven cross. Williams-Barnett in among the defenders. Gallagher looking for Richarlison. And Ryan Grant has broken the back line. And no attempt at a cutback. It was shut down by Popovic.
Defensive half into the attacking third was causing Sydney some problems.
As we see Al-Hassan Toure. Jamie Donnelly with the tackle. And now Scarlett. Donnelly with a left-footed drive. He wants his right side. First time shot from Tonali. And Hofslet makes a save, shovels it out for a corner kick.
Well, he looked to see it late, Hofslet. Came through bodies.
Pulls him. Mason Melia playing the ball through the left. And the cross is not finished at the back post, and it was Min Hyok Yang who really should have put it away.
That's a glorious chance.
Away here, Tonali. Oh, players treading on each other's toes in the penalty area. Robertson on the overlap. Hangs it up. And no moment of redemption there for Min Hyok Yang as he puts the header over the crossbar. The ball's following him at the moment.
Well, it's a delightful
10-year-olds coming on. Here goes Min Hyok Yang. To the attacking third. Grant repels once. Donnelly has got Robertson in an acre of space. Underlapping run, a good one from Donnelly, and he keeps it just a little bit too. Williams-Barnett, a burst of acceleration, and the end product. Using the opportunity for Sydney to strike. Toure deflected comfortably into the arms of the goalkeeper. Williams-Barnett, Robertson. Hofslet puts a glove on the ball and made absolutely certain that one was heading wide of the target.
Yeah, it was a nice touch down to his left, Hofslet. Neat little pass inside.
Sandro Tonali. To the near post. Acrobatic inside to give the midfield the slip. And quickly into the box, and then just a little prod finish.
He's showing his...
Barnett, he has been threatening ever since coming on. Is this his moment? Blocked away, Courtney Perkins off his back, and it's out for a corner kick. So here's the corner. Hofslet didn't get the ball, and arriving was Mason Melia. Couldn't make a meaningful touch on it. Start the penalty shootout. with the first penalty. And he's cool as you like. Tonali score. Toure skip. Hotspur. And he pushes it. Off the post. Saved! Saved by to win it for Tottenham Hotspur, and he does. And Spurs will go into the weekend with a little boost of knowing that they held their nerve from the penalty spot and were able to prevail. An embrace between Patrick Kisnorbo and Roberto De Zerbi at full time.